What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video here on the Tanner Martin Outdoors YouTube channel. Now, if you're not already, like I always say, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the little post notification bell. That way you don't miss out on any of the awesome content that we have coming down the pipe. YouTube does this weird thing, kind of the beginning of summer. They go through like a whole bunch of YouTube channels and they purge subscribers, and you may get unsubscribed when you really didn't want to get unsubscribed. So make sure right now, go check, make sure you're subscribed, and make sure you have the bell turned on. That way you get notified when we post new videos so you don't miss out on anything. So today's video is back from Geist Reservoir. The fish are getting up there and they're getting ready to spawn. There are fish spawning right now. And Geist has kind of been throwing us anglers a curveball this year. So I got a couple fish catches today that I want to show you guys and kind of explain why I did what I did to catch these fish and kind of give you guys some tips. Originally, when I filmed this video, now I've been out there since then, but when I filmed this video, the water was pretty dang clear most of the main lake and even some spots up the creek. And the water had cooled down. We've had some cold fronts come through. Obviously, it's getting warm now, but we had some cold fronts come through, some nights in the 30s. The day that I was out there, the night previous to that, it was, I believe, like 35 degrees. So has been getting pretty chilly at night. So I believe some of those females that had moved up to spawn kind of backed off and weren't really up there ready to do their thing yet, which can kind of be a tough time to catch these fish. And one thing that I did is I picked up an A-rig here. An A-rig is a great way to get them to bite because they're going to feed up on shad, one of the easiest ways for them to feed up really quickly. So you'll notice in this video, one of the spots that we actually fished is the stretch of marina-style docks. You can call them community docks. We call them marina-style docks, but either one works. And basically, there's kind of back behind the docks is an area where these fish can get up and spawn. This particular set of marina-style docks is in pretty deep water, and it moves up shallow really quick. So I figured this would be a perfect spot to throw around this A-rig first thing in the morning and try and get a couple bites, simply because those fish could back off with the cooler temps and just sit underneath those docks, suspend underneath those docks, which is a perfect time to throw this A-rig, and they can get a couple bites in before they move back up to spawn once that water gets back to their favorable temperature. And then as the morning kind of goes along and it starts to warm up a little bit, I snuck back in a shallow area that's really close to the marina-style docks, and that's when I picked up a little Texas rig here. This is just a quarter-ounce Texas rig, quarter-ounce TMO tungsten. Make sure you peg it, and then a 4/0 flipping hook, and then any kind of creature bait or beaver-style bait works perfect. This one here just happens to be a rage bug, which was used yesterday in a video that you guys will see come out here in the near future. Caught a big one on this. You just flip that little bait up there. I was just flipping up on the bank. There was some grass grown out. I was just flipping the edge, and one of my flips, I just flipped up there. It went donk, started swimming off, set the hook on it, and it was a big one. So you guys are going to get to watch that. But for my quick little plug here, if you guys need any tungsten, don't forget you guys can check out TMO Tungsten, my company. Pick up awesome affordable tungsten weights. And if you're fishing shallow this time of year, some of my favorite sizes, of course, 3/16 ounce, quarter ounce, which is what I've been using lately, and then 3/8 are awesome sizes to get up there shallow and start doing some bass damage. So make sure you check us out there. The link is down in the description. I'll put it up on screen right here. You can either go to tannermartinoutdoors.com or tmotungsten.com. They'll both take you to the same place, and you guys can pick up some really awesome affordable tungsten, chip-proof, insert-free, and every single weight has the size labeled on it, so that way you don't have to guess what size you are grabbing. I'll have some more fish catches from this day coming out later, and then as well as yesterday I got out there and caught some fish as well. So you guys will see all that coming up. Stay tuned for all the new stuff I got coming out on the channel, and like I said, if you're not already, subscribe. That way you don't miss out on any of it. And let me know down in the comments, let's see, what's your biggest fish that you've caught this year, and have you caught any off of beds? So I hope you guys enjoy the video, and watch me catch a couple nice fish. Enjoy, guys. Saw this fish come up and eat it. It's not a big, I mean, it's not a giant one. He's real long and fat. He's probably pushing 3 pounds, honestly. I might weigh him, but it's so like different from the last time I was here. You think they'd be further along in the spawn, but it's almost like they've been pushed back because it's colder weather. The water temp's only 58, 59. So I came up here flipping these pre-spawn docks with an A-rig, trying to get a big pre-spawner, and that's a fat one. Ow, tore me up. He's a 291, so he's basically 3 pounds. Just a hair shy. First fish. Tore my thumb up. Yeah, like I said, these fish out here, I mean, it's like, it's May 12th. These fish should be spawning. They were getting ready to last time I was here. It's a week or so, almost 2 weeks ago, week and a half ago. And I fished some areas that they should be up on the bank and they're not up. I'm like, what the heck? So I came over here on this pre-spawn little spot that's really good pre-spawn, really good in the winter. Just picked up the tried and true A-rig. They eat it in the pre-spawn and just flipping these docks, and he came out and ate it. Which they should not, I mean, these fish should not be pre-spawn this time of year. I mean, they should be on the bank and ready to spawn. Now, they might be over here in this shallow water where it's not as windy, but I mean, it's only 52 degrees and it's pretty chilly, so we've had some nights in the 30s still, so maybe we can catch a couple more. That's a good dome. Barely hooked. 4-pounder on TMO tungsten. Tore me up, freaking pooped on me. My drag wasn't set, so I went to boat flipper and it freaking pull and drag, all tangled on everything. I gotta retie now. It's all a mess. I'll show you guys here. When I caught that fish on, it was just a little Texas rig. I got a peg stop, then I got a 1/4 ounce TMO tungsten weight, and they're labeled so you can see exactly what size it is. That way if you put them in a box, they get all mixed up, you can tell what size it is. So a pegged 1/4 ounce TMO tungsten weight to a 4/0 flipping hook, snelled, and then this is just a Reaction Innovations beaver here.